Hey guys, how's it going? I have got this week's recipe for you right here, guys. We played a little game on Facebook and all our YouTube too. I did the chicken marination and I've asked you to guess what it was. Lots of amazing and creative answers there. But it's actually chicken 65, guys. I have got a classic version. Where's it gone? Classic version for you, as well as my spin on it. Now the one with my spin on it, of course, guys, it is absolutely delicious, so keep an eye out for that, guys. Enjoy the recipe. Don't forget to hit that like button. There it is. There you go. Like, subscribe button to the channel, and yeah, enjoy. Share the recipe with others. And don't forget as well, guys, I've got the competition running until the 10th of March where you can win one of these My Indian Barbecue Cookbook. You can also download it as well as purchase a hard copy on Amazon. If you haven't done so and you want to, guys, please feel free to do so. And don't forget to leave a 5-star review on Amazon for me as well, guys. Much love and enjoy the recipe, and I'll see you on the next video. Delicious. Welcome to this week's video. This week's video, guys, I have got a fantastic starter recipe, the chicken 65. Now I'm going to go for the classic chicken 65 dish, purely because that's one of the traditional ways to make it. But what I'll do as well, I'll show you a different spin on it towards the end. One other thing with chicken 65, guys, whenever you have it, every chef or every Indian restaurant that do serve it, they've got the little own twist to it, as you know. So what I'm going to share with you is going to be a classic dish or classic style. But yeah, if you're new to the channel, guys, welcome. Please hit that like, subscribe button, and don't forget to share our channels with, on your social medias and so forth. And everyone else, thank you so much for the support you've given me. Having said that, guys, let's crack on with today's video. So chicken 65. So what have I got here? I have got 600 grams of chicken breast, just cut into cubes. One of the things you would need, I'll obviously have the recipe, the ingredients in the description box. So one of the main things you're going to need is going to be some curry leaves. So I've got them from the local Asian supermarket. They come pretty much like that, really. It's relatively, I think that £1.99 this was, so it's not too bad. I won't be using all of it, just going to use maybe like a tablespoon or 2 tablespoons of it towards the latter part of the video. So firstly, we're going to marinate our chicken. So what we're going to do first of all is add some salt. So let's go. So again, with salt, guys, add to your taste. I'm going to go with half a teaspoon. Let's just go down here. Half a teaspoon, and I guess a bit more that's gone over. So again, add to your taste. How's everyone been? Hope everyone's keeping well. 1/4 teaspoon of haldi powder. Get that in there. A teaspoon of, there we go, that's better. Teaspoon of coriander powder. Black pepper powder. So this is pretty much 1 teaspoon. Again, add to your taste, guys, because sometimes you might find it slightly hot. And then I'm going to use, this is Kashmiri red chili powder. So we don't want to use any, unless you want to, you can use regular chili powder. It's going to be hot. I'm going to add Kashmiri red chili powder. It's going to give a little heat to it, but more importantly, I want to use it for the color. So 1, 2, good, 3. Yeah, it's about 3 teaspoons of Kashmiri red chili. And then I'm going to use 1, So about a good 3 heaped teaspoon of ginger garlic paste. And I've got a 1/4 teaspoon of garam masala, so that could go in. And finally, we're going to use some lemon juice. Let's just get that here. Which way is that going? There it is. There we go. If you've got fresh lemon juice, guys, use that. So this is a tablespoon. Right, and this is pretty much, if you want to use some red food colouring like the restaurants do, guys, you can use that. But I think the Kashmiri red chilli powder should give us a nice colour to it. So what we're going to do now, guys, mix it all nicely together. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, guys. Comment as well. Let us know what you think of the recipes that you've been trying. What do you think of this recipe once you've tried it? Share your results on my social media, guys. And thank you so much for the guys that have been sharing, sending me pictures and so forth on the social media. That's great. Now with this one, guys, of course, one of the things I want to do with my channel, guys, for you guys, is empower you guys to add other ingredients if you want to. If you like it spicy, add some chili powder, add some chili flakes and so forth, guys. They would be so nice. I'm making this classic dish. The black pepper would also give it, it's going to give a bit of a heat to it as well. So this looks pretty good to me, marination wise. So what I'm going to do is leave this overnight. And then tomorrow, I'm going to show you the second part of the video. So this is our chicken 65 marination done. The other thing I want to share with you guys as well is that I'm trying to be more organized this year, guys. So I know I've had lots of requests over the past, and yes, I get around to them eventually. But this time I've got my own recipe journals. I've actually got a copy of that at home now. So what I'm doing now with your requests and so forth, and any recipes that I'm thinking of doing, I write it down in there now, guys. So I'm not going to forget who's requested, or I won't need to go through all the comments to find out where the requests were. So I'm going to write it down there, and therefore I'll get around to it easier. If you do want a copy as well, it's available on Amazon as well, guys, so you can get that. So we're going to do that, guys. I'm going to cover this up, leave this in the fridge overnight, and then tomorrow I'm going to do the second part to the video, really. So other than that, guys, I shall see you tomorrow. Chicken 65 almost done. Welcome back to day 2 of our chicken 65 recipe. So this has been in the fridge overnight, marinating overnight. So if you can't leave it overnight, guys, just leave it for at least about 2 to 3 hours. Let all that spice get into the chicken, and you look wonderful. And that actually smells really good. All the peppers coming out. So what we're going to do now, guys, is we're going to use some corn flour, some rice flour. You can use, if you don't have rice flour, you can use plain flour. And we're just going to use it here with an egg and then just going to bind it. So what we're going to do now is get this all mixed in with the flour, and then we're going to deep fry them. So firstly, what I'm going to do, guys, is add in an egg. Just get rid of this. The chicken has been resting for about half an hour, 45 minutes on room temperature now, so make sure you do that. Give it a good mix. Right, looking good. So some of the other things that you're going to need, guys, you're going to need quite a bit of garlic. So I've got chopped garlic here. I've got some green chilli, and we've got our curry leaves. And I've also got another ingredient that I'll show you a bit later on once we go through the process. So, corn flour. So I've got 600 grams of chicken here. I'm going to use a tablespoon. So a good 3. Just going to add that in there as well. So just say about 3.5. And then I've got some rice flour. If you haven't got it, guys, just use plain flour. And I'm going to use 2. All we're going to do, guys, is just lightly get this all, get a nice little batter on it now. So if you want to add your curry leaves in here, you can do. Some recipes do that as well, some restaurants, but we're going to use it afterwards. Right, so it's all gone nice and sticky, guys. So slightly battered. That should be good. Not sure if you can see that actually. There we go. Okie dokie. So on to the next part, guys. We're going to deep fry our marinated chicken. So here it is. So what I've got a colander here with some tissue paper, kitchen roll, and I'm just going to use it, transfer it as these are cooked. And then I've got the frying pan here with lots of oil in there, and I've got the handle away from me just to keep it a bit safe. Just a bit of a tip there for you. Hopefully you will need it. There we go. So one of the ways I generally test it is just by dropping. Well, actually I can't even get anything, but what we can do is just get a little batter and drop it in there if it does drop. And what I'm going to do now, just wait for that. See if that's rising to the top. So that's pretty cool. And I've got the heat on medium. It's on about medium. It's on about medium at the moment, so that's pretty cool. So what I'm going to do, guys, is drop these. Just make sure they're nicely coated. So again, when you cut the side, just cut the size to your preference. See that nicely bubbling away. You don't want the oil to be too hot or too cold, because if it's too hot, it's just going to cook the outside, and the inside of the chicken is not going to cook. Okie dokie, on to the third part of our video, guys. Check it out. I want you guys to really appreciate what we have here. So you can see it's lightly coated with the batter that we've made. So it's not thick or anything like that. Guys, when you're cooking the chicken, guys, please make sure you make sure the chicken's cooked. I've done it about 4 minutes on the heat that I had it on. But again, it all depends. I mean, that's due to my experience. I'm okay with knowing when it's cooked. And but for this part, it's very simple. Okay, we're just going to be, oh my God, there we go, tempering the chicken. So what we're going to use, I'm going to use some butter ghee. Again, just use as much as you want to, because I'm going to put some oil in there. The butter ghee will give it a nice little flavour to it. If you have got loads of butter ghee, you can just use all of it if you want to. Right, so let's get the heat going. Again, you don't need a timer for that, guys. It's just entirely up to yourself. But I'm just going to use the same oil as I fried them in. So there you go. If I need to add any more, I will do. If you want to use fresh oil, guys, you do that. So while that's heating up, I've got some garlic here. And again, one of the things I mentioned at the beginning of this video, guys, I want to empower you guys to test out some different ingredients. If you want to say, hey, and get creative. If you want to use some chili flakes, that will go really well. If you like your heart, guys, chili flakes will be really good. I'm making the classic one first of all. Yes. making the classic. There we go, that's pretty cool. So I've got 2 bulbs of garlic here, because I have got 600 grams, and you know me, I like my garlic, so I'm going to go with it. 1, 2, so a good 3 tablespoons there. Probably a bit tad too much, but hey, you never get enough of garlic. So I like that. So I've got some 4 green chillies, sliced. Make sure they're sliced as well, guys. Right, so I'm just going to get these, make them nice and golden brown. What we're also going to do, guys, is, so these were the curry leaves that came in the packet, and I've taken the best, well, I feel like these are the best of the bunch. That's what we need to do. These will give it some really nice flavour to it as well. I was in South Kerala many years ago, and they love curry leaves. When they cook in, they love curry leaves with everything. Really nice flavour. Alright guys, I had to take the camera off because the storage on the phone was maxed out, so I just had to delete a few things. So I've put this on low heat. I'm just going to put it back up to heat. Hopefully, I'm going to give it another go, guys. The camera keeps on going. So yeah, so this is pretty much it. It's gone golden brown. So what I'm going to do now is add our chicken in there. There we go. Give it a good mix. Turn the heat down a bit. And this is pretty much our chicken 65 classic recipe done. Now if you want to add some extra black pepper here, you can do. Need a different pan for that. Well, I'm very conscious of the camera battery, the memory. Right, so that's pretty much it. So you get the gist of that. Now I'm going to take some of this out, and I'm going to show you another. Smells so good, guys. Right, so let's do that. Look at that. Delicious. Right, so the next part I'm going to do, guys, and I'm going to add some sweet chili sauce on this now, and that just makes it so good. Just go wild with it, guys. I'm going to use some hot chili sauce. Go for it. Make it your own. That's it. Right, many apologies for the video, guys. This one, the battery keeps going, the memory keeps switching off, but this is it, guys. That is our chicken 65 done with sweet chili sauce in there, and we've also. Okay, camera's having one of those off days, guys. So this is our classic chicken 65, and this is the one where I've added sweet chili sauce. So guys, enjoy the recipe. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video.